Trains have been around for centuries, powerful, unstoppable machines carving their way through fog-draped towns and desolate landscapes. But sometimes, these mighty engines are also vessels for the unknown, the eerie, and the downright terrifying. Tonight, we're diving into 3 terrifying, true train horror stories that will make you think twice before stepping onto those dark, echoing platforms. Oh, but don't worry. It's not like trains can haunt you off the tracks, right? Our first tale is about a midnight journey that became a nightmare. 1 passenger, 1 final stop, and an unexpected guest. And it happened on a chilly October night, just like this one. Story 1, The Ghost Passenger. A young man, weary from a long day, caught the last train home, finding himself the sole passenger in the nearly empty compartment. As the train rattled along, he noticed a woman sitting across from him, her head down, face obscured by shadows. Just when he decided to greet her, she looked up. Her eyes, they were empty, blank, and hollow. It was as though they were lifeless, or perhaps never alive in the first place. Suddenly, the train lurched, and she was gone. Did she vanish? Or was she never there? He reported it, of course, but no one believed him. After all, who'd believe a ghost passenger? Maybe she just really liked her privacy, or maybe she just missed her stop about 100 years ago. But eerie apparitions aren't the only terror lurking on the tracks. Our next story comes from a railway worker who encountered something chilling underground. Story 2, The Tunnel Terror. Few know of the abandoned tunnel system below certain train stations, designed decades ago to shield against bomb threats. Yet over time, these tunnels gained another reputation, a place for the inexplicable. One evening, a maintenance worker named Carl went down alone to fix a wiring issue. Halfway through, he heard a faint echo, like footsteps following him. Turning, he saw a dark figure slowly moving toward him from the other end of the tunnel. Just as he reached for his flashlight, the figure vanished into thin air. Was it an illusion, a prank, or did Carl see something otherworldly? Hey, maybe Carl just has one of those faces that ghosts can't resist haunting? Poor guy. But no matter how creepy those tunnels were, they still didn't compare to the terrifying events that happened on a train that never quite stopped. Story 3, The Phantom Train. There's a legend that haunts the tracks of an old rural line. It's about a train that never truly stopped, forever traveling, and its whistle sounding through the night. One night, a group of teenagers decided to wait at a forgotten station, hoping to catch a glimpse of the so-called phantom train. At midnight, they heard it, a distant whistle, followed by the rumbling of tracks. But as they watched, the train seemed to pass right through the station without slowing down. And in one of the car windows, they saw a pale face staring back at them, its mouth open in a silent scream. The teens fled, but the image of that face haunted them for years. Did they really see a phantom train, or was something far darker riding those tracks? And here I was thinking delayed trains were the scariest part of public transport. Whether it's ghostly passengers, haunted tunnels, or phantom trains, these tales remind us that some mysteries aren't meant to be solved. Now that you've braved the haunted tracks, how about venturing to the beach? For those who dare, click on our next video, 3 disturbing beach horror stories. Because even the sand and surf hide secrets, waiting to be uncovered.